Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel Walking Thoughts Nebraska. First, allow us to apologize. This was supposed to be posted June 5th, but because of schedules, we just weren't able to do so. But we went for a road trip to Missouri over the couple of weekends ago, and we want to share that with you. For this video, we're going to have you join us as we do a road trip to St. Louis, Missouri. That's about a 6-hour drive from Lincoln, Nebraska. We did a stop there for the first rest stop, and then we are on our way. St. Louis is an independent city here in the United States, in the state of Missouri. It is between the Mississippi and Missouri River, and in 2020, it had about a population of 301,000. The land that is now St. Louis had been occupied by Native American cultures for thousands of years, even before the European settlement. The city was founded on February 14, 1764 by French fur traders. So after about a couple of stops and 7.5 hours later, we are now approaching the city of Missouri. If you go look straight, you're going to start seeing the Archway there, and that is one of the main attractions here in St. Louis. St. Louis is designated as one of the 173 global cities by the Globalization and World Cities Research. There are major research universities here, and I think in one of our videos later when we go to the museum, we're going to pass by a couple of them. So we are checked in our hotel, and this is the view from our hotel room. We are in the heart of downtown. See, the Gateway Arch is about a block away, or actually just right across our hotel room. And since we are still early, we checked in around 3:30 or 4 o'clock, we get to spend some time here at the Arch. The Gateway Arch is a 630-foot tall, you could see it there, monument here in St. Louis, Missouri. It is clad in stainless steel and built in the form of a weighted catenary arch. It's the world's tallest arch and Missouri's tallest accessible structure. So the Gateway Arch was built as a monument to the westward expansion of the United States and officially dedicated to the American people. So here you see it's a park, it's one of our national parks, and then right here in the historic area of St. Louis, and right there by the River Pier too, there are a number of things that you can do aside from taking pictures of the arch. That place there has river cruises, and you have to reserve online. Unfortunately, we didn't plan quite good because it was sold out by the time that we checked. You can also have a tour of the city with the carriage ride, so it's really up to you if you want to look around in using a carriage, but we just walk because our hotel is really just very close by. So we decided that we'll just walk around the block. This is one of their historic churches. I think it's one of their first cathedral here in St. Louis, Missouri. It is a Catholic church, and then it's just right across that arch too, as you can see there, and then very close to our hotel. After about a couple of hours of exploring around the area, you can see that it's getting late outside. We went back the following day or the next day for another trip here in Gateway Arch because we want to be able to go into their museum. So that's coming up next. It is bright and sunny. It didn't start out that way because it was raining first, but here we are. This is 9 o'clock in the morning because they open at 9 o'clock. There's a line to be able to get in, and that was because we want to be one of the first few ones, but I believe if you don't come in at the very opening time, you should be able to easily get in. So once you get in, you're able to go into their museum that talks about how they expanded into the West. The museum will have information about the history of St. Louis and then the history of the design of the archway as well. The arch was designed by Finnish-American architect Eero Saarinen in 1947, and construction began on February 12, 1963 and was completed on October 28, 1965. Some areas of the museum also talk about the founding of St. Louis. So you could see here the American expedition or the expansion of the European colonies. And as we've said earlier in the video, this is really to celebrate America's expansion westward. So they used to have the 13 colonies in the east side, and then the Missouris to be able to celebrate that they were able to expand west side as well. St. Louis is also a city that grew through its transactions or trade using the river. So you could see here the Mississippi and the Missouri River, and this mural showed how they have trades that help them grow as a city. Not only did they grow using their rivers, but they also started using rails, and one of the main train companies at that time, I believe it's Pacific, had also started operating and connected to St. Louis, so that helped them with their trade. It helped grow and expand their city. So that's a replica of that one at that time. Here's the design of what the city looks like now. There's the arch, the gateway arch, and we're going to end our video here. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, like button, and notification bell as well. That way, whenever we have a new video, you'll be updated. As always, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you on our next video. Bye! We'll see you next time.